Lisipingay.
Paliser.
Miking.
Nice way to say hello, isn't it? We'll use the dialogue from Program 1 for review, but we'll substitute different place names just to keep things lively.
Ullomi kuutuali alangavuti.
Kutuamut. Kutuali asiyunga.
Ay, kina?
Roger bunga.
Roger, nanipi?
Kang suyami kunga.
Kang suyami.
Asiulaw kama.
Now let's do a little preliminary practice. When the place name flashes, answer Elizabeth's question. Policy is going to do the first one for you.
Nanipi.
Kutuami kunga.
Nanipi.
Kutuami kunga.
Nanipi.
Kang suyami kunga.
Nanipi.
Kang sol tuami kunga.
Today, we're going to expand the base manager's telephone conversation with Roger, and in doing so, we will bring in some negatives and a time expression.
Ay, kina?
Uvanga Roger.
Roger, kuutuami pit.
Auk kutuami ngitunga.
Suwa, kuutuami changindati.
Kutuami ngitunga. Kang suyami tunga.
There are two negatives in this dialogue. Let's work our way towards them. Remember how to say you were in a place?
Kutua. Kutuami tunga.
Kang sol job. Kang sol jamitunga.
You do a couple just to refresh your memory. When Elizabeth or Policy says the place name, you say you are in it.
Aupaluk. Aupalumi hunga.
Iwujibik. Iwujimitunga.
Listen to this one though.
Saluit. Saluni. Saluni. Saluni kunga.
There's a technical reason for this N. Saluit is a plural word with the plural ending it, it. Take off that plural ending it and add ni instead of the usual me. Listen again.
Saluit. Saluni. Saluni. Saluni kunga.
And now listen to the negative as Policy gives it. Oh yes, auka means no.
Kutuami pit.
Auka. Kutuami ngitunga.
Huaktami pit.
Auka. Huaktami ngitunga.
Saluni pit.
Auka. Saluni ngitunga.
Your turn. Respond negatively to Elizabeth's questions, just as Policy did. After you've had your shot, Policy will give the correct response.
Kutuami pit.
Auka. Kutuami ngitunga.
Kang sumipit.
Auka. Kang sumingitunga.
Salunipit.
Auka. Saluningitunga.
Kang swaltuamipit.
Auka. kang sual tuaming itunga.
I bet you want another crack at that last one.
Kang sual tuamipit.
Auka, kang sual tuaming itunga.
Now let's do the same thing with Elizabeth's version of the negative. Remember, Elizabeth's from Inuktitut on the Hudson's Bay side. Listen to it first.
Inut tuamipit.
Auka, inut tuamit sangalanga.
Kang sumipit.
Auka, kang sumit sangalanga.
Your turn. Policy asks, you respond just as Elizabeth would.
Ku tuamipit.
Auka, ku tuamit sangalanga.
Kang sumipit.
Auka, kang sumit sangalanga.
Kang sual tuamipit.
Auka, kang sual tuamit sangalanga.
Again.
Kang sual tuamipit.
Auka, kang sual tuamit sangalanga.
Those negatives can apply to all verbs in Inuktitut.
Alasilvi.
Auka, alasit sangilang.
Merilvi.
Auka, miawit sangilang.
Kinawili.
Doravung.
Tora.
Vili, makasiwit.
Auk, makusayong itunga.
Pitawit.
Auk, pitang itunga.
Kinawit li.
Paurusiyubunga.
Policy.
Of immediate use to you will be the negative form of the verb to understand. Ilisapi-san, Nihongo wa wakarimasu ka?
Tukisit sangalanga.
Policy. Tuan basa Malayo boleh bercakap ka?
Tukising itunga.
Tukisit sangalanga.
Tukising itunga.
The tricky thing about negative questions, at least for us, is that the Inuit tend to answer them completely logically. Don't you understand Japanese? Yes, that supposition is correct. I don't understand Japanese, at least as you speak it. Policy, Nihongo wakarimasu ka? Tukusingi Latin.
Tukising itunga.
Now that last exchange in the dialogue makes sense.
Suwa, kutuamik jangin lati.
Ku tuaming itunga. Kang sujuami itunga.
Ask Policy if he isn't in the places whose names will flash on the screen. He will reply, yes, I'm not there. Elizabeth's going to do the first one for you.
Ku tuamit sangilatit.
Ku tuaming itunga.
Your turn. Ask the negative question and let Policy give the answer.
Inut tuamit sangilatit.
Inut tuaming itunga.
Kang sumit sangilatit.
Kang suming itunga.
Kang sual tuamit sangilatit.
Kang sual tuaming itunga.
How about another go at that last one?
Kang sual tuamit sangilatit.
Kang sual tuaming itunga.
Let's take a moment to organize ourselves. In elementary school, they may or may not have let you in on the secret that a noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. Like so many other things they told you at school, that is a very misleading generalization, but we'll go with it for a while. So we'll take a noun, a nice simple one like nuna, which means land.
Nuna.
The nicest and simplest thing about nuna is that it ends in a vowel. And the nicest and simplest thing about vowels in Inuktitut is that there are only 3 of them. I, U, A. All the other sounds are consonants. Don't try to memorize the consonants in this table, just the 3 vowels. To carry on. In English, we say in the land or on land. In Inuktitut, we just add the noun ending mi.
Nunami. Nunami.
The same for in the ice or on ice.
Sikome. Sikome.
We can verbalize these expressions so as to tell someone where we are.
Nunami tunga. Sikumi tunga.
Nunamitunga. Sikumitunga.
That was simple. But if we look at nouns ending in consonants, the plot begins to thicken and eventually to curdle. But first, the good news. Nouns in Inuktitut end only with T, K, or Q. Actually, we can put in an argument that they end only in K or Q, and if you accept that, the situation becomes mercifully simpler. You already know one noun that ends in K, the word for river, Kug. Listen to Elizabeth very carefully and look at the screen very carefully.
Ku. Kumi. Kumipunga. Akolevik. Akolevimi. Akolevimi punga.
When followed by mi, or by the verbalizer mit, the final K of kuk and other words like it changes to M.
Ku. Kumi. Kumipunga. Akolevik. Akolevimi. Akolevimi punga.
This process is called assimilation. It's simple enough. If 2 somewhat similar sounds come together in a word, it makes less work for the tongue if one assimilates to the other. That's why American newscasters pronounce international affairs as international affairs. In fact, we've already seen this happening with the y of yuak when it's added on to kuk.
Ku. Kutrak. Ku. Kutrak.
So much for final Ks. What about final Qs? Listen to this simple example.
Tasak. Tasak. Tasangmi. Tasangmi. Tasangmituk. Tasangmituk.
So far, so good. But this is where the plot curdles. Listen and look.
Kuk. Kuchuak. Kangiksuk. Kangiksuyuak.
Tasak. Tasangmi. Kutrak. Kutrami.
There seem to be consonants disappearing without trace in some of these words, and without rhyme or reason either. But there is a reason, a very logical one that is absolutely predictable and that operates without exceptions most of the time. But there's no way we can get into this in the last 3 or 4 minutes of the lesson. We'll deal with it next time. I promise you. Trust me, I'm a linguist. Only a semi-linguist, but who's counting? Anyway, finally, back to Roger and his base manager.
Ay, kina?
Roger Junga.
Roger, nanipi?
Kang suyoami tunga.
Kang suyo ami.
Asiulao gama.
Have you got the idea? Asiulagama. Now listen to this. I'm lost.
Asiu Junga. Asiu Junga.
Because I'm lost.
Asiu gama. Asiu gama.
Because I got lost some time ago.
Asiulao gama. Asiulao gama.
Continue to repeat these items as our program fades off the air until next time.
Inuktua. Inuktitut.
Inuktitut tunga. Inuktitut tunga. Kutsuak. Kutsualialangavutit.
Kutsualiaktunga. Kutsualialautunga. Kangsok. Kangsulialangavutit.
Kangsuliak tunga. Kangsulialauk tunga.
Kutsuamipit.
Auka. Kutsuamingitunga.
Kangsumipit.
Auka. Kangsumingitunga.
Salunipit.
Auka. Salluningitunga.
Kangsualtuamipit.
Auka. Kangsualtuamingitunga.
I bet you want another crack at that last one.
Kangsualtuamipit.
Auka. Kangsualtuamingitunga.
Now let's do the same thing with Elizabeth's version of the negative. Remember, Elizabeth's from Inuktitut on the Hudson Bay side. Listen to it first.
Inutuamipit.
Auka. Inuktuamitsangalanga.
Kangsumipit.
Auka. Kangsumitsangalanga.
Your turn. Policy asks, you respond just as Elizabeth would.
Kutsuamipit.
Auka. Kutsuamitsangalanga.
Kangsumipit.
Auka. Kangsumitsangalanga.
Kangsualutuamipit.
Auka. Kangsualtuamitsangalanga.
Again.
Kangsualutuamipit.
Auka. Kangsualtuamitsangalanga.
Ask the negative question and let policy give the answer.
Inuktitut.
Inutuamingitunga.
Kangsumitsangalutut.
Kangsumingitunga.
Kangsualtuamitsangalutut.
Kangsualtuamingitunga.
How about another go at that last one?
Kangsualtuamitsangalutut.
Kangsualtuamingitunga.
Inuktitut. Inuktitut
Inuttualiartunga. Inuttualialaortunga. Kuuttuaq. Kuuttualialangavutit.
Kuuttualiartunga. Kuuttualialaortunga. Kangersoq. Kangersulialangavutit.
Kangersuliartunga. Kangersulialaortunga.
That's the end of lesson 2. We do have a booklet that accompanies this program with more discussion and examples that we can cram into a video program. Here's how to order it. In the next program, we will look at places and times, and we will reveal to you the secret of the law of double consonants. Takularivugut.
Takularivugut.
Takularivugut.